left off last time.
Yeah. So you guys went to the town of Long Saddle. Yeah, Long Saddle. Yeah, that's what the town's name. Yeah. And you guys were passing by the town on your way to the spine of the world to investigate the ongoings there. And you found that in this town that there were orcs going about collecting sort of protection money. And you proceeded, go through the villagers and townspeople, like some questions about it. Found out that they were protecting from quote-unquote dragons. And as you guys were trying to leave town, you ran into the orcs, 6 of them. They asked for a sort of like a toll to pass through. You guys refused, obviously, and killed 6 of them. You then decided to go back into town to rest.
Why? I don't know.
Why you guys did? Yeah, I have no idea why you guys decided to kill.
We just had a big battle, all right?
Okay, yeah.
To get out of this town.
Yep.
And then we go back in.
They always return to the scene of the crime, as they say, yeah. Anyways, and then you guys ended up being surrounded by 30 orcs at night at night while you're in the middle of trying to rest. They were burning down the building you were inside. They already set fire to half the village.
Oh, right, I remember.
And you tried to negotiate your way out. You couldn't really. So fortunately for you, your bard was able to negotiate a 6-for-6 fight instead of getting completely slaughtered and having to actually think about what you guys were going to do.
So I'm just sitting on the sidelines?
Yeah, you were just sitting on the sidelines the entire time.
Can I just whisper, obliviate?
No, actually, I think you're actually a potted plant the entire time. Yes, you guys were able to defeat the orcs. And
by a stroke of luck.
Yeah, by a huge stroke of luck from a polymorph spell. And so here we are now. The village was on fire. You guys kind of felt remorse, I guess, and helped the villagers.
Oh right,
They didn't care.
I helped.
They didn't care, so I
Well, they didn't care because you were the ones who caused the problem in the first place.
You said it took
the cleric decided to not help them put the fires out.
Yeah. So in all, you guys spent another 2 hours sort of just helping put out fires and stuff. Setting up some small shelters, and then you continued to rest. And now here we are.
The next day?
Fresh, 9 in the morning of the next day.
Can we leave?
So I assume you guys are going to continue northward to the spine of the world?
Yes.
Okay. So who is going to be first in your marching order?
We still have the cart, right?
Yeah, you still have the sun card, yeah.
Well, I'm driving the cart.
Okay.
Alright.
So we roll.
Yep, so you guys roll out. It's a pretty easy trip from Long Saddle toward the spine of the world, and it's mostly untouched wilderness, aside from the road that you guys travel on. Because again, this is sort of it's kind of like the farmland, but in the wilderness. It takes you guys about 2 days, and you arrive at the town closest to the spine of the world. This is a town called Mirabar. This town is primarily in the mining section of business.
Have you been here before?
No, you've not been here before, no. You guys are now in Mirabar.
Okay. So are we at the bottom of a mountain or something?
Yeah, basically this is a town at the base of the spine of the world.
Like a prospect place?
Yeah.
Okay, I asked someone. Wait, are we trying to find the paladins?
We're going to the spire of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, but are we going to find the paladins first?
Yeah, so that's the
where
question.
they are.
But yeah, that's where they reside.
Because the paladins reside in the spine, and you also have information that the cult
Yeah, but the
resides
spine
there.
is like.
Yeah, the spine is
So
this
like it
giant.
could be at the other end, and we're at this end.
Yeah.
Don't we know where they were?
You guys are literally right up here right now. This tiny little dot. This is where you guys are. That's the entire.
And where's the paladins? Do you know?
Paladins are more or less in the
We've been
spine.
here before, no?
And where are the cultists going
You
to attack or?
Well, you don't know where the cultists were based at on the spine. You just had information that they were there.
You know, I'm sure the paladins are the cultists. Okay, I asked the townsfolk if there have been any unusual activity, like dragons flying by,
Yep, sure.
Or large birds flying
Sure.
above?
So the town is mostly made up of dwarves. Because again, it's a mining town, right? And yeah, so we come across from a couple villages there, and yeah, they more or less say that they have seen some unusual things going on every now and then. Like
In which direction in particular?
no particular direction. It's just generally like every now and then, not like every now and then in a day, but like once or twice a week they'll see a dragon overhead just to quickly fly by. Yeah, so they do let you know that they have seen some metallic dragons, like some silver and gold ones in particular.
Those are good ones.
But they've also seen some of the chromatic ones as well.
They don't fight.
Well, again, they don't see them at the same time.
And they're all going in the same direction.
No, it's just
As you
like
would
it's
They
not in the same
fly.
direction. It's like to and from.
I know, but is it
To and from.
this way, diagonal?
It's every sort of
Okay.
yeah.
Can I go into the tower or like the inn?
Yeah.
And like maybe I can get more information off of the drunk guys.
Is there a
Does this make
tavern?
does it make any
It's a
sense?
tavern in combination.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to
Start
the
a
tavern. Are there
brawl.
a lot of people there wearing hoods?
No.
I'm gonna talk to the.
I start a tavern brawl.
Oh wait, before she does that, I'm gonna start.
Are you legitimately serious?
Okay,
right now?
before she does that, remember.
She just goes in and punches them.
Okay, anyways, before she does
I'm here
that,
to
I'm
stay.
gonna
What's the
Oh, it's good to know that you didn't size up the dwarves first before trying that.
probe for more information from
Okay.
the drunk dudes.
Okay.
That's weird how it says.
Most dwarves are already drunk already.
Alright,
So
but maybe they'll loosen up their tongues for a while. Oh god, that's horrible.
not.
No, wait, no. What am I doing? Persuasion?
Yeah.
Is it persuasion?
Yes, persuasion. Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I win.
Then you win.
That's 20.
20?
You would have persuaded her?
Why did you go, oh god?
No, because I rolled a 9. Then I ended with a 20.
He's 11.
That's kind of ridiculous in my opinion, but okay.
He's a
I'm
sweet
trained for it.
talker.
I'm trained for it.
He's a sweet talker.
That's all he has.
That's all he has. His
I
culture.
specialize in persuading people into that.
Being your
What were you
business.
asking them?
What's new?
What?
More in a more
You use your
friendlier.
20 for that?
And more friendly. I tried to Richard's idea.
What's new?
Or like, hey, so it's just, I'm gonna say, hey, I've been noticing, well, obviously they don't know how long
She
we're
wants to
here,
run
right?
stairs.
Oh.
I've been noticing, some dragons flying around.
Teaching.
Hey, what's up with that? Like,
Yeah. So
and he's just, have they dropped off any, have you seen you guys with like
needs
cloaks
to-
or hooded people?
yeah. So the dwarves respond back to you. We haven't seen any dwarves, or I don't know what I'm saying. Drunk?
You haven't seen any dwarves? You looked in the mirror,
I
sir.
haven't seen any. I haven't seen any.
Think you're not a
I
dwarf.
haven't seen any hooded people or such. Only dragons.
Dragons? Dragons, like, just flying about, or like, have they been
yeah.
landing? Have they been...
No. They just fly into the mountains.
So when does this bar fight start? Because I'm running out before this happens.
Yeah. So are you starting your bar fight?
Just a friendly brawl.
That's not
Friendly,
fun.
chummy
no,
one.
No. Are you legitimately going up and punching someone in the face?
Not yet.
So how many dwarfs do you want to size up?
I just
them.
one for now.
Okay.
So
So
I'm
you
gonna
want the
see.
most generic dwarf in the.
Sure.
Okay. He's about as strong or stronger than you.
Is there like a mayor or a chief?
There is a chief miner. It takes you about an hour to just sort of sift through all the dwarves. I don't know how.
hour?
Well, you,
Well,
It's
it's
a
a combination
whole
of asking around.
yeah. It's like oh, you need
Punching their beard. You know, Morbid?
No, it's not that bad. No.
Are you?
They're like little kids. They're just like brushing.
Yeah, I know.
And then you come across a dwarf who has like this really crazy braided beard and he's bald.
Yeah, you knew he's the
Okay.
Yeah.
because of the beard.
So
Yeah.
I asked him about the dragons,
Yeah.
and I assume he gives me the same response as the
Yeah. So
Like,
he
you see-
mostly he just says that they've seen the dragons, but like more recently they've seen the colored dragons. The metallic ones they've seen often enough because they know that the paladins are in the mountain range frequently. But it's only the chromatic ones that they started seeing more frequently.
So do they find this unusual?
Not really, because dragons are dragons to them.
But the activity is it increased?
Fly by. More
It's a
dragons.
little bit unusual, but they're not bothering them, so they're just like, nature.
Okay.
I guess I assume you asked the foreman,
Is there any way that's easy to traverse up this?
and he does point out a spot where there is actual. So there's their way into the mountain, which is the mine area, but that doesn't go up anywhere. It mostly goes down. But there is a pathway that leads up into the mountain range, though.
Okay.
We shall go down
Done.
there.
We'll take it.
Yep. The sun card, you can feel it pulling in the direction of the path as well.
Follow the car, follow the
Follow the
radar.
card. Okay, follow the card.
Yeah.
Okay. I hold the card out like this.
It's an item
It's just
finder.
like pulling.
It's an item finder.
Keep
Yeah.
keep going.
So, as you guys start scaling, well, not really scaling, but climbing up the sort of path, it's like a stair path up the mountain range. It's not steep at all at first, but it just winds up slowly, like zigzagging. As you go up, you can see it's like a heavy mist or a fog is set in around the area that you are now.
Can we see in front of us?
You can see in front of you. You can see about like 20 feet.
Check magic. As you do it.
I thought pitch.
No, I have nothing. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be more than 20.
Cool. There is
Death?
no, there is definitely
Death?
magic in the air,
Okay.
but the mist itself is not like this mist that you are near isn't magic.
It's
Is
regular
it-
ass mist.
So do we know he has the sun card?
Yeah.
Well, he just stuck it out like this.
Holding
Oh, I thought I thought you kept
no,
it to
no, you guys knew about it since like
Okay.
Yeah.
Since I took it out of the fanny pack.
you guys knew about it since
I don't think I was here when you took it out.
someone else
Right.
died and someone else left the party.
Oh, anyways.
You knew about it since then.
I guess I'll roll for this. Do I feel that it's, I guess the magic's kind of pulling the card or towards it? Can I try to
Yeah,
detect?
yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be 19.
No, the magic that you were feeling previously was not the one pulling the card.
Okay.
Okay, we keep following the card.
Yeah. So you guys go up. Give me some dexterity checks or how fast you guys are going up the mountain. This is more just for
Speed?
time wise. So it takes you guys about
50 bajillion.
I leave the slow ones behind.
about 6 hours to get up.
It's your first time climbing mountain.
You know. Anyways,
Backpacks.
so after about like 6-7 hours, you guys eventually come up to this nice little. This is like the end. Well, you guys already passed the end of the man-made stuff, like about like an hour ago.
Okay.
You're now at the all-natural pathing of the mountains themselves,
I prepare my 2 pickaxes in case I
Yeah.
fall.
and the cards stop pulling you at this small little like plateau that you guys have reached.
Start digging.
The plateau that you're on is you can see 2 more paths like branching off this way, but what's directly in front of you is like sort of like an extra mountain base. Like I said, so it's like it's in the side of the mountain. The mountain keeps going up this way, but there's also 2 paths that branch off.
Magical entrance.
Yeah.
Does it sense any danger from this?
No.
20 cents? No. I'll touch it. I'm gonna touch it.
Does it feel like...
What does it feel like?
Yeah.
Touch the butt.
Feels like a door.
Oh.
Oh, like as I'm
Caressing it.
caressing it, do I feel like a knob?
You feel like sort of like the embroidery and like some of the detail in the door.
Can I kind of draw it out? I don't know.
Yeah. So after a while, you eventually find sort of like that little crevice where the doors would like push or pull open.
Push pull.
We're in your mountain.
Slowly push or pull open.
Well, I mean, it's still invisible right now. So you're like
Is it locked or can you just open
Now
it?
push it. Try pushing it.
I'll push it.
doesn't budge.
Okay, try pulling
Use the
it.
sun card. Push the sun card against it.
Or try swiping this one out.
Like a credit card just
Yeah.
through. It's a completely different door. Main
No,
door.
but do I remember how it was revealed to us last time?
Last time which doorway? The one with the paladins?
Yeah.
The paladins revealed it for you.
So someone did it. I'd go to Southfolk and go, I'm pretty sure you can see through that, right?
He nods his head, yeah.
How did you get it?
Because we're in the margin, I'm allergic to
He's
things.
sort of just like,
So just enough.
again, just shoulders up, magic.
Who has dispel magic?
I thought
Oh, I do have to spell magic. Instantaneous.
Yeah, the illusion spell is available. So after you cast it, you then just see sort of kind of like
No, it's not your fault.
kind of like shields going down. And then you just see
A wooden door?
no, you see a
Marble
very elaborately designed doorway entrance.
Made out of?
use the card now.
It's mostly out of like the stone.
Does the
Different
card
kind of
do
stone?
anything?
Well, the card's pointing you toward the door at this point.
Is there a slot where the card can fit?
Doesn't look like it.
Just press the
What
card
kind of door
against the
is
door.
Is the door open now? or is it
NFC.
closed?
You're actually doing it? Yeah.
NFC.
You put the card at the door, and then the sun sort of like moves off the card onto the door, spreads on the door, and pushes open. There's nothing from you except for a dark path.
All dark.
All dark.
Okay, all dark, guys. Time to plus up.
What my minor hat?
Which you don't have.
I use light
Yeah.
on
The wall.
on the wall.
Yeah,
Okay.
the typical rock and do it again.
Yeah, I can keep doing it.
Yeah.
Speaking of pebbles
Hold
on
on to a rock.
the
No, I just keep touching the wall as I move down.
So you're just going to slide your hand across the wall,
You want
basically.
to touch it.
That's really sensual.
Can you see?
I know, he's like...
Can you see
I quickly
that?
run into the dark, stand like this, wave my hand across.
Anyways, as you guys continue walking, you eventually come to another set of doors, as usual with these types of places nowadays.
Same door?
No, this is a different door.
You know, you got into kind of dry box.
Box.
This door is made of pure silver.
Melt it. Wall of fire.
I put my
You can't. You're. Oh, never mind.
Are you
Yeah, it's on fire!
put my pipes away and get my shield back.
Okay,
Just
just in case? Okay.
I can imagine. I kept imagining because you have to. There's a vocal component to the light spell.
Yeah, so basically you're
Just
doing
like that.
light,
Entire time, non-stop.
Every single step you take, light.
That's really
And
annoying.
then when your breath lights up, you go like that.
Is it? If he were to wave the sun card, is there any reactions to it? We see we're in front of a silver door right now. So.
Sun card's pulling you toward the door, but it's not activating anything on the door.
Is there any hidden switches, levers, or floor panel that I can activate?
That'd be another investigation check.
That was for. There you go, better. 19.
Okay, yeah. There, after searching about for a little while, a couple minutes, you eventually find two knobs on the, so not really knobs, but like two handles on the absolute sides of the door,
I step back.
like this,
Okay.
right? So like this is the
Can
door.
one person hold out? You need two people.
Oh, you can fully stand from it and go like this.
Okay.
Like literally, like, your arms would be stretched out this far for it.
Someone else should help me
Fine, I'll
out,
help. I'll help him.
please. So he takes a lever.
Take the left side.
Sure.
Frail wizard.
Strength check,
What are-
please.
No, wait,
Strength.
what are your guys' strengths?
I'm pretty strong.
Don't worry, guys.
5.
Don't worry, guys. 6.
7.
No.
Why don't you help
Plus,
us?
how
please?
much?
Thank you.
Oh,
Plus 0.
Plus minus 2.
Here,
It's not a
stop.
saving throw, it's a check.
I've already
Yeah,
started.
the check.
4.
Oh, he's already. Okay, he's doing
You're
it.
sorry,
Not
yeah.
let go.
I'm a 4.
There you go.
10.
21.
So when you guys pull it, nothing happens. Kind of because, well, I assume what happened is you two started pulling. He kind of fell off the first time. And she came in, tried to pull, and then he came in, like, pushed you
Oh,
out.
so it has to be
again.
done
In sync.
at the same. Yeah.
So
So
one person does it then. Strongest person.
no. Just
No.
you gotta be in key. You go
Yeah.
3,
So you
2,
both
1,
can't miss.
And on the
Pull.
go, we pull.
On 3 or on go? On 1?
On.
Now, can we tell whether this is a push door or a pull door? Just so that we don't screw ourselves over.
What kind
Well,
of handle is
you would
it?
assume that with these types of handles, there would be a pull.
Okay.
Can just
Okay,
one
try, just try
person
again.
pull
Try
it?
again.
One
Just
person,
synchronize it.
one person could pull
Make
it.
one person
No,
pull
no,
it
no.
then.
Synchronize it.
Who's gonna
Go.
do it then?
The same
Yeah.
thing.
2.
Miss.
Ooh,
22.
22.
Oh,
Oh, look how synchronized.
17 plus 5.
look at that. Okay.
Synchronized.
So when you each pull inside the door, so basically, if this was a doorway and you get to where the ends and you were pulling, you would expect doors to go like this. They actually go in like this.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's like one of those like levers.
Yeah, you pull it out so that it goes like
Yeah.
that. On the inside, from the 20 feet you can see, and from your dark vision that would see a little bit, all you can really see on the inside is it's pretty much an empty room. There are, on the corners of the room are sort of like pillars. Kind of like, so instead of an actual corner, they'd have a pillar. Or like a quarter pillar.
Okay.
The room is about 100 feet. How many of you are exploring the room? How many?
I'm gonna go explore the room.
So as you guys step further into the room, I'm assuming you're just throwing light spells everywhere. At some point, I assume you just have the entire room just lit up as best you
Yeah, I
can.
guess so.
And in the middle of the room
is
is a table, about half the size of this.
So one
So
table.
one table.
Yeah, like one of these tables basically. There is a chair with it.
Oh, was it from
And
some sort of
on the table is a collapsed
Plastic is
body, sort of it's like over the table like that. That's sitting in the chair.
Is it bone?
No, well, no, it's just a body.
Oh, it's a bone.
Yeah,
So,
from
it's,
like if you were standing,
so it wasn't like mummified or...
I'm like describing it as you would see it before you like step up and examine it.
I'm gonna step up and examine it.
Okay.
Do we recognize, or do I recognize this person? History? Do I see his face?
Well,
Do you actually see his face?
No, his face is like sort of in his hands right now. But there is a javelin like fully in his back.
Oh,
Couldn't see this from far, huh?
I guess not. It's too.
Well, I'm gonna look in the direction of where the javelin came from and see if there's like an opening or a passageway or something.
So,
10.
all right, at the back of the room, because the javelin is basically, I don't know. It's weird how he's situated because he's sitting in a chair, slumped over with a javelin in his back. So it kind of already doesn't make.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna
Make
do.
someone.
But there is a doorway at the back of the room.
Someone betrayed him.
Oh, doorway at the back of the room.
Yeah.
Can I?
On the opposite end.
Yeah, on the opposite end
What-
of the room.
Okay,
So he's
can,
facing
hey,
us.
can you use your medicine to see if it's like if the javelin was thrown from really close range or from far away?
Yeah, let's CSI that shit.
What body?
Just take pictures at different angles.
It's a dwarven body.
How long has it
What
been
is
in
he
there?
wearing?
Someone set the edge.
He is
black and
wearing.
white.
He's wearing scale.
So like some warrior. Paladin scale? If we recognize
No.
Paladin scale.
It's not shiny enough for paladin
I
scale.
rolled a 12
Or 12?
to see
A crappy cleric.
how... I'm not an investigator.
not CSI.
To
This red
see
room?
like whether it was
Oh.
thrown or it was like
It
stabbed.
was definitely launched by something into his body.
Now the size of this javelin, it looked like...
It would look like it would be like a ballista.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
Was
I'm
it tied up on the chair?
No,
No, he's just like.
Are there any documents on the table?
not that you can see.
gonna flip
He's still like,
I'm gonna move him.
yeah.
Did he die smiling?
Time of his death. 11.
No, the body's a bit too decayed to tell.
Oh, so it's decayed, so we can't recognize. I don't
Yeah, so
recognize.
when you push him over, it's like decayed dwarf body, just like that. But-
That is a very sad sight.
yeah, but he's a rough around like 5 something, like normal dwarf height.
Wouldn't this smell really bad?
Okay, did you move
It's a
the
large room.
Not really, no, it does
It's
not
kinda-
smell very
Does
good.
it
This
Flip
is-
the bed.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
anything on the table?
yes, when you pushed him over on the table, you saw a deck of cards.
I reach for it. I
You
take
did?
the cards.
Okay, when you try to touch the cards, they don't go into your hand. The sun card leaps from whatever pocket
Right here, it goes into the deck.
and goes on top of the deck.
Go put it
Yeah, so
there.
it's just from your crotch, it's like blam.
Yep.
Yeah, like that. Basically.
History.
When that happens, I'm gonna cast something on myself.
13.
13?
You're gonna wild magic yourself.
Blade Ward.
You don't know much about it. You're just like, it's a deck of cards that seem magical, goddamn.
Can we touch it?
Can I try to grab the sun card while it's flying out?
You're like, no.
Yeah, like
Sure, you can try to grab it, yeah.
athletics.
It would be more dexterity.
Oh,
You get a paper cut.
No. Anyways, so the sun card goes onto the deck, and then the sun symbol lights up the deck of cards and the table itself. You now see that the table itself is also made of silver.
Oh,
It also has a few couple of hinges on it as well. It looks like it could have been foldable at one point.
Is there hidden compartments?
Costco.
No, there's no compartments or anything like that. It's literally one of these, a silver one of these tables, basically.
fold the table.
Yeah, so as the sun card hits up, the body then lurches up.
He's a zombie.
Punch it in the face. Just
Are you going-
reflexively
are you going to punch in the
smash
face?
it. I totally would. If
I would.
If I was in that situation
I think I would
and I
too.
thought he was dead,
Oh, nothing.
he does that, I just go wham.
We didn't smell a racket.
Reaction.
Reaction.
Or whack it. Or
Okay, so as you try to punch it, one of the cards from the deck comes up and blocks your punch. Literally, it comes up, stops your hit,
And
and
goes back.
then goes back,
Wow.
running back on top
Shield
of you.
Okay, I'm gonna mage hand and try to pick it up.
Yeah,
Can you take the other side just in case?
Yeah.
So if I try to catch it and it goes like,
yeah.
So I.
So
You pick it up from this side,
you
yeah.
can see the dwarf's eyes watching you as you do this.
He doesn't
his,
speak.
His dead, he doesn't speak
His
yet.
dead soulless eyes.
His dead soul's eyes are looking
oh,
at
he's
you.
the
Like,
manifestation of the cards?
Or
I
he's
speak,
the
I speak
owner.
dwarf.
Dwarf?
Yeah.
I
You
go,
guys talk to him in
who
dwarf.
are you in dwarf?
I speak dwarf as well.
What sorcery is this?
I say stop this in goblin.
Stop this ego.
I turn to you and start talking in orc.
okay, after you're all just chattering away randomly at this, and the dwarf eventually speaks back to you guys in common.
Oh, nice.
It
Don't
says,
reply back.
No one's talking in common. Yeah,
I know,
in common.
"Hi, you bunch of fools! Look at you, just standing around talking, and you see some crazy shit in front of you. God damn!"
What's it?
He sort of reaches for an imaginary, like, ale. And just
Okay.
tries to drink it, but there's nothing there.
I ask, who are you?
Check.
Okay.
But the bigger question is, who are you? Why are you disturbing me?
I tell him.
You want to play a game of cards?
No, you don't want to play a game.
I tell him that the sun card that I got from my best friend led me here.
Oh, yes, Nosgoth. Yes,
Yes.
the best friend, yes. Anyways,
Yes.
yeah. So, did you mention Nosgoth's name?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
So the dwarf says, "Oh, Nosgoth!
My friend.
Oh, I've not heard that name in a long, long time.
You knew him?
Of course I knew him. We used to adventure together.
How long ago?
Oh, about 40 years ago.
Always your friend.
the giant
it was
friend.
Nosgoth.
Well,
I
the
believe
giant-
at the time he was only a wee 102.
Do giants live that long?
Apparently.
Okay. Well, he's dead now.
That's unfortunate. Aren't we all?
Yeah, you seem pretty dead too.
He sort of like looks at himself and he's like,
Oh, son.
I can't say the years have been good to me, but I wouldn't say I'm dead.
He doesn't see it.
You have a javelin through your body.
Tis but a flesh wound.
How old are you, Sir Dwarf?
Last time I checked, I was 200 and something. I stopped counting birthdays after 105.
I see. Can you tell me about this card that led me here?
Of course. Yes. So as you can tell, it's a magical deck.
Of many things.
Yes, that's a good name for it. Yes.
Shield
It's
bits.
a deck of many things. Yes.
Are you the owner of these cards right now?
Oh, I would like to think I am. Yes. It's very kind of you to deliver the sun card to me, though.
Or is that the only card you're missing?
Yes. I lost it a long time ago.
How?
Oh, in battle. Tried to use its power.
What did Nosgoth have?
Kind of
then?
backfired.
You probably found it for him.
Were you fighting Nosgoth?
Oh, we fight every now and then, but I would never.
Is he lying?
No, he would have said he would never touch me.
Yeah.
Can I do perception to see if he's lying?
Insight.
Oh, insight.
You know, you
Oh,
probably
shit.
just.
I find it quite fascinating having talking to a dwarf.
No.
Yeah, no, it's full truth to you, man.
I'm just like,
You're eating it up. You're eating it up.
You're eating it up.
You're not dead? Oh, see. I tell him, I show him the scroll from Nosgoth.
Yeah.
And I ask him,
So he
yeah,
looks at it, reads it, he's like, oh, he cannot write for shit.
no.
It's talking about me primarily.
Okay.
Yeah. He kind of thought he could get me out of this room, but
Like garlicky.
You're dead. He didn't know you were dead.
How did you get in this room?
I'm not dead, all right?
Okay. He didn't
How
know
did you
you were
get
in
in
this
this room?
predicament.
Oh, I'm bound here
By.
by the spirit of the deck.
The card.
I am now its unwilling protector.
So
What are you
you're not
protecting it
undead.
from?
Oh, again
Because you
with the
never
words of dead. I'm not dead. He has like a part of his jaw like flavor like comes off a little bit. It's just like, I'm not dead.
He's just a strong enemy.
Denied it full
denial.
denial.
The deck is part keeping
What are
him
you
alive.
protecting the deck from?
Oh, from anyone who would try to use his power for ill-gotten reasons. You know, like evil mages and shit like that.
Wait, evil mages, have they been coming by?
Oh, they did.
Not evil.
They did like 50 years ago.
No,
We
recently.
Oh, I tell
Good.
them, I describe them the cult, and I see if he like
No,
has
they're
any
evil.
connection with those mages.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I think I've dealt with them before, but the way you described it to me, I don't. They were never that powerful when I was fighting them.
Well, they seem to be pretty powerful now.
Then what the hell happened out there?
I don't know.
God.
Oscar sent me on this quest.
Incompetence of the world.
Do you guys want to tell them about the stones?
You want to come? I'll tell us.
Isn't that what you just did?
No,
he
did.
the cultists.
He doesn't.
No, you said you described them the cultists.
You said the cultists,
not the
Not,
stones.
not the stones,
Yeah.
because you see
No,
before
the-
he's been fighting them and they weren't as strong, but you know time
We're
has
talking
passed.
about the stones and the whole.
Maybe
dragon
that's why
issue.
they're so powerful with the dragon stones.
Yeah, so you explain about the stones?
Yeah,
Okay.
you've been here a long time, old timer. Even though I'm pretty. Yeah.
Oh,
Who assigned him this task to protect the cards?
oh.
The cards themselves.
Did anybody ask him yet?
No one's asking
Oh.
that yet, but I'll answer that.
Okay.
What was your question before? About the stones, right? Yeah.
We tell you about. I'll update you in the current world.
So it's like, dragon stones, that sounds like some magical shit. I used to know a person who dealt in magical shit before.
His name Albert.
Albert.
No,
Who the hell is Alibrick?
he's talking about his
Is it Johnny?
the dead dwarf.
Who?
Blood. What's his name? Not blood. His
What?
blood.
Never mind, it's all confusing anyway. Next question.
Next question.
Next question.
Who assigned you this task?
He's too
Why were
busy
you
eating
jumping?
his rations.
2,000 rations.
Well, you see, I've been I wasn't really chosen, you could say. It's sort of I chose it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So you chose the
Yeah.
spirit.
So you can technically unchoose it. Should the
No,
task be
no, it doesn't really work out like that.
He's stuck with it.
You kind of get stuck in here if you try to unchoose it.
Well, isn't the deck supposed to protect the world?
Ha!
No.
No, if anything, I'm half protecting the world from the deck.
Oh, the deck's that bad.
I mean, like before, when I was the one who decided to take the cards, I mean, I saw my friend die, and I was just like, oh shit, more cards. I went and took some. He then ended up as an assassin. I don't know how.
So how did you lose the sun card?
You got in a
It
fight.
was literally just bad luck. I was trying to call upon its powers. It happened for a second, then it disappeared, and I had no time to look for the card.
Oh.
You should have seen it. This little token appeared on the ground, and it was great.
How long ago was this?
About 50 years ago.
Oh wait, you're into tables, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, this table. I made this table.
I just got it.
Oh, yeah, think for
Damn it,
nothing.
what's his name?
He's
Rothak.
Rothak.
For Tempest.
Ah, yes,
Yes.
Tempest, yes.
I've heard of your legendary stories.
It's good to know that at least my stories have traveled.
You're dead, by the way.
I'm not dead, alright?
He's very much alive in our hearts.
I asked him if he knows where the paladins are from.
Oh, yes, the Bahama fools, yeah.
Yeah.
I had to deal with one of them before.
Rothic?
I had to deal with a paladin of Bahama before. He was very annoying.
Do you remember his name?
Wait a minute. There's a lot.
Yeah. His name was Oakley.
I bet you he was stealing all your kills.
You wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Do you know how you got here?
It's about all his history right here.
I kind of just eventually found all the cards and I ended up here.
So you don't really know them.
Not really, no.
So you're missing memories.
Yeah. But since you are here, I have some business to get down to, since you've been the first visitors I've had in
Yawn.
a long time.
Yay, I give him a high five.
Yeah, he just like Bram's arm like goes like a little. Doesn't notice it, just snaps back into place.
Okay, what do you need from us?
It's kind of an opportunity chance.
Opportunity.
You, as the sort of like the spirits of the deck of many things, I am allowed to give you guys the options to draw from the deck.
Ooh.
Now this of course can provide you with great things. I knew a friend once he drew a card, he instantly got level 15.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It just said level 15 and it's like he just seemed
He's
buffer.
gaming. Someone's gaming.
What level am I?
You look like a 7.
Sometimes
Check.
sometimes if you pull the card though, you end up like me, stuck in a room forever.
Tell me more about these cards and the power they hold.
Persuasion.
Oh,
He's letting us pick random cards if you want, but 3 out of
Oh, come on. I'm
make us turn into
gonna
him.
hero point.
You
So I
sure?
get to reroll.
No, your point is you added 1d6.
Add 1d6 to it. It's not worth.
I am going to Tides of Chaos. I forgot what it does. I think it allows me to roll again.
Don't worry about it, just stuff my face here.
Yeah, stuff your face while I figure out what this does.
You're eating our
Oh.
rations.
It's so garlicky.
I just want to know, because he's bound to the cards, and he's saying he might be allowed us to draw it. But I want to know what we can acquire out of the draw that can help us defeat dragons.
Power.
Level 15.
Literally,
give me a little bit more than that.
literally straight up power.
In what form? In distilled form?
Fucking, I don't know. You
Sponge
just, I
form?
don't know. You just get better at what you do. God damn.
Back to high forest, guys.
Gotta go save a dragonborn.
Can I ask him, is he allowed to show us the cards? Like without, well, obviously,
He can show you the cards, but it won't.
there's no effect, obviously.
There's no effect, but you also don't know the meaning of it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right?
Can I ask him to give us a few examples? Persuade him to give us a few
Yeah, you
examples.
can persuade me.
Why can't he just tell us
22.
what's good and what's bad?
22? Sure.
He doesn't want to.
That's the thing. He's bound to not tell you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, is he?
It's chance.
No wonder I had to do
Yeah.
persuasion.
22.
Alright, for instance, you brought me the Sun card. The Sun card gives you 50,000 experience and a wondrous item appears in your hand.
Why did I get that?
Because you didn't draw it from the deck.
So you have to draw from the deck before you can get
You
effects.
say 50,000 experience.
50,000.
Here, let's go. Let's do this.
There are 21 cards in the deck. The game is, you will say the number that you want to draw. You will draw that many cards. You will get the effects of each card.
7.
That's it.
So if I say 20,
Think you're gonna die.
If you say 20, then you have a pretty high chance of potentially being locked away in an eternal
Wouldn't it
prison
be
on Astral Plane.
guaranteed chance? Because it is.
Oh no, it's guaranteed. Every card is guaranteed. There's no chance in the card except for the idiot card. That card's a bitch.
How
Okay.
many draw?
Declare how many cards you want to draw.
4.
4? Okay, let's
Step
start.
10 feet back.
First card, please. Just try, get off the top. And
Part of the cards.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Satsuu.
Don John.
So, you see Satsuu
I'm dead.
disappear from.
Seriously?
Like, literally
Well, even
disappears.
if I drew one, it would-
Literally disappears from
existed.
the room. When you reappear in the world you're in now, you will find yourself. You are in like a bubble, basically in space,
okay.
and like it's just pure blackness that you're in. Yeah, you're basically gone. Until
Dude.
the only way to get rid of this effect is by divine magic, so basically a god, or a wish spell to locate your prison, and then once they've located it, they can dispel it.
So I can locate them.
God.
So I'm done then.
Yep.
Create your own god.
Time to print out a new character.
Did that.
I don't know if I want to draw anymore.
Stacy.
I'll still got my 3.
Okay.
I must do everything I can to stop the dragons. The dragons.
It's gonna be a Don John card.
Wait, Don John's back in the card?
Yes.
Yeah, it's back in the card.
Yes.
So, first card.
Blam!
Don John.
Oh, okay, I see. That's it.
I got a serpent with a bow.
You are now cursed by Medusa-like dreams.
Why are these things
I guess I get
bad?
more dreams.
No, so what it is you have a -2 to saving throws.
Okay.
And only a god or the Fates card can get rid of this effect. Please draw your second card.
Oh my god, you guys, this is why you don't
I
use.
gotta write down his card name.
But does it give you any powers?
No, this
No,
one.
there's negative.
Gives you the power of negative 2 to saving rolls.
We've drawn
She was like, why?
No, he mixes it up.
Rouge.
The rogue. You suddenly feel like someone in the world hates you.
So what?
Someone in the world hates you now. You just have a feeling that someone just
Is someone
I'll
gonna kill
kill
you?
someone just wants to kill you.
Probably Satsuu. It was his idea, wasn't it?
Let's do
It was
this.
Sashi's idea.
Throne.
Throne, okay.
King
You
now.
suddenly feel somebody loves you.
It's the same
Okay,
person.
you gain proficiency in persuasion skill. You already have proficiency.
Yes, he's max.
It's double down.
Oh.
Double.
In addition, you gain rightful ownership of a small castle somewhere in the world.
I don't care for these things.
However, the castle is currently in the hands of a monster unknowingly to you, or that you don't know of yet.
Oh, I know that there's a monster.
And you must clear it out before you can claim its right officially.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, more task.
So who's going next? How many cards are you drawing? One? Okay.
Just one?
Holy shit. One hit kill.
I love this one. Okay.
But
So,
there's
please roll
Oh god.
a D100. So,
Yeah, so you gotta find.
cool. So what appears in your hands, or actually not in your hands, on the table, is a small ring made of brass that has a
I'm
clear.
allergic to brass.
Is your character actually
No, I'm
allergic?
allergic.
Okay, that actually really suck. A small ring of brass that has a crystal on it. Your soul is now bound to this ring.
Oh god.
You die.
So if the ring ever falls into harm or would be destroyed, your character dies.
So what if she gets,
So it's
what
a
if she
Horcrux.
gets
It's a Horcrux.
like stabbed in the stomach by like a
No,
big spear?
you'll still die from that.
Oh.
But your soul is also not trapped.
She has a Horcrux. Yeah.
Ah.
How is this fun?
This is not fun. I told you, this is BS.
It's not fun because, I mean, you guys just are
You keep
unlucky.
getting the bad card.
I mean, let's just do the next card. Next card was the Jester. What did the Jester do?
Jester's
The
not.
Jester gave 10,000 experience. I mean, like,
you should have drew two.
How would I have known?
Alright,
so does anyone else want to go?
Can I keep drawing?
3.
Yes, you can choose to draw again if you want.
I'm gonna draw until I die.
Can I draw? Can I draw?
Your character's
I screw. Can I draw again?
I know.
This is not fun.
Four? Okay.
I need a bubble.
Oh wow.
Join me in the bubble.
It'll be like 2 seconds later, Duncan was sitting there alone, and suddenly you hear, high five!
The time, the point, the time.
No, the worst thing is, it's two different bubbles that can't interact.
It's just like.
Serious face.
Okay.
It's only gonna be me when you're standing in this room.
First card.
I never. No, he's not going.
Don John.
John,
Ooh, talents.
Balance.
Something.
I have.
you become a dragon. Tiamat.
So, what magical items do you have on you?
None.
None?
I actually don't have magical items.
No, you have the little jewel, right?
Oh yeah, the little jewel.
Alright, well, disintegrates.
Oh,
Alright.
whatever.
Cool. Alright, next card.
Whatever. That's not too bad.
Don John!
Ooh, the Fates.
Oh, that's a good card.
That's the part that you need, right?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not
Yeah,
he
No,
needs.
that's the
what
part
I
you
need.
need.
Oh,
So,
can I give it to him?
reality's fabric unravels and spins anew, allowing you to avoid or erase one event as if it never happened. You can use this card at any time before you die.
Your gorgeous character comes
I
back.
just come back and I'm like, what's happening? What's happening?
What did you see?
Sorry, Richard.
What did you see?
I had to bring it back.
What did you got?
I don't have a
Alright,
negative.
so he's back?
Yeah, he's back.
Alright.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh,
Ding, 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 ding.
Alright, 50,000 experience. Wait, alright, I also need to figure out what wondrous item you got. But
Can I see the next card first? Because I might die.
no. You're going to do the next card now anyway.
Okay.
Wait. This is the.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for the
go
fourth
on.
card. It's actually not death.
Oh okay.
Okay, so first let's go over the sun card.
Okay.
So, we now need to figure out which magic item you get. Roll 2d20s for me.
19 and 10. 29.
29. You have the gloves of missile snaring. These gloves seem to almost meld into your hands when you don them. When a ranged weapon attack hits you while you're wearing them, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by 1d20 plus your dexterity modifier. Provided that you have a free hand. Basically, you actually have the monk skill now, where if the damage is reduced to 0, you
mine
can
is
catch
not.
it.
But you
Anyways,
get
so the skull card.
to like a 19 or something like that.
You live for one more year.
Okay. So here's what happens.
More encounters.
You
So,
lost your girls.
across from you, from where you're standing, 10 feet away from you. So basically, away from you, 10 feet,
I'm always.
a sort of like a ghastly, so kind of like what the skull card looks like that.
The ghastly skull comes out.
But the robed figure comes out and challenges you to a one-on-one fight.
Well, you're level.
Do we
whatever.
see that?
Yes, you guys all see it.
We're all like, oh shit.
Do we take a
You'll level up.
He then declares
Well,
that
it's a one-on-one fight. We can't do
he
anything.
then declares that interfere at your own risk. The Avatar of Death will fight until you die or it dies. You have first initiative.
First initiative?
Yeah.
What's his move speed?
His move speed is 60 feet flying.
Alright.
Is he wearing any metal?
Good luck.
No, he's not.
He's a cloaked figure of gas.
I'm gonna fight this asshole.
You pop all your moves.
Just pop all your stuff.
Alright.
moves.
If you win,
You can rest right
more?
after.
all his moves resort.
Yeah, you can polymorph.
Oh, no, do it.
Oh, wait. What type of polymorph again?
It's
Because he actually has some immunities.
transmutation.
Yeah, you can polymorph him.
Do it. Alright. Into a fish.
You see,
I'll polymorph him into a fish.
Okay, so what does he have to beat again?
He has to be 15, but I'm gonna roll a
oh, you can't tell him.
D8
For...
to minus it.
Yeah.
Minus 4.
He's a fish.
Is he a fish?
So, you see a skeleton fish in robes that's on the floor, just laying about. It's going to... It doesn't even have a system to shock, but it passes system shock, so it's still alive and undead, sort of.
Just stomp on it. Just coup de grace.
Okay, coup de grace.
No, that's
And then
action,
eat
right?
it.
Unless you want to...
No, that's my action. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's turn now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So,
flops.
You skipped exhaust
Lopsy.
and killed him.
Yeah, exhaust your move.
yeah, it like flops back one space.
Alright.
Magic carping.
I guess I'm going to just go to Gron.
Okay, so it's just a critical hit. So roll 2d. Whatever weapon you use to coup de
And then
grace.
exhaust.
Oh, if it's a weapon, crap! I might as well just cast a spell because
Might as well, yeah.
I have a freaking loot for a weapon.
Do it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna cast.
Eldritch Blast?
Huh?
Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
First cast. Oh, that's horrible. 6.
Miss.
Wait. 6.
You missed a fish.
This is...
Oh yeah, that's right.
Flopping
Okay.
around.
Again, second hit. Oh, that's a miss. For real miss. Exhaust myself.
Just keep hitting him until he dies.
Keep exhausting yourself.
Exhausting yourself.
3 damage. Oh my god. God.
He missed again.
Exhaust
It's really
yourself.
bad.
Is it the fish's turn?
No. You're gonna do
I'll
exhaust.
exhaust myself one more time.
I'm trying to shoot.
3. Oops. That was nothing.
Okay.
There you
Fucking
go.
joking?
No, it's a double
13. So that is a. Oh my god. Oh wait. 17.
You can
He's
use
at
the
20.
use the-
He is
Oh,
20.
hero points.
0 points.
Damn.
Hit one.
You're
Damn.
gonna get everything back. Yeah, you can do it.
What is it?
Good.
20.
You need 20.
20 something.
22. No, 23 because it's 1.
It was a D10.
Wait,
right?
if we interfere now,
No.
can he
No, I
retaliate?
wouldn't.
I
Okay.
wouldn't.
Don't take it. What if he turns into some
8 damage for the first one.
Okay.
God damn
One
it.
more.
At
At your own risk.
discretion.
Was that
What if he
19?
turns
Yeah.
us all into
19?
Fishes.
19's a hit.
No, it's gonna be like 20.
Can't do
No,
anything.
no,
yeah.
he multiplies them, so we each have to
Oh,
fight
so
it
the
dead.
first hit was 15 actually, plus 7 damage.
Right.
Then it's gonna be a plus another 10 damage. And that's it.
That's it? Okay.
I don't want to exhaust myself anymore.
So your next exhaust.
He's no longer a fish.
What?
He is now going to try and hit you with his reaping scythe.
Can you?
I'm gonna react.
Okay?
You
Freaking guy.
Because he actually doesn't make an attack roll, he just
Oh,
does damage
He
to
just
you.
hits
Oh
you.
shit.
You take 10 necrotic damage.
Okay. Same thing, Eldritch Plus?
Yep.
That's not gonna do anything.
Okay.
Hero points.
No,
No.
second one first.
There you go.
Plus
Like a
7.
10.
Yeah,
21.
21. And I need to roll D10.
8.
Plus 7.
It's 15.
Yeah.
Oh, level 15.
Die.
Guys, it really paid off. Gambling pays off, guys.
Are you going again?
So the
Go, do it.
Rostak steps in just briefly and says, each person can only go twice.
Hey, do I get a do-over? Because I got screwed over.
Oh, you could absolutely try again.
Yes.
You want to see him grin a bit more?
He totally wants you to get that.
You want to go or should I go first?
Go, Jade.
The deck of anything is
I'll
BS.
just do
Don't
two.
trust it. This is how it gets you stuck,
I'll
guys.
do 2 more. I'll
You
do
go
2 more.
first.
It's supposed to be a good luck number on Chinese New Year.
That's That's why I was.
He's gonna go 8 next round.
And I'll go back to another 3.
Okay.
See you guys later. Star.
Ooh, the star. Increase one of your ability scores by 2. All right.
Next.
This card. Second
Plus
card.
2 to add.
Oh my god.
Fate.
You can reverse.
You got your card.
You can reverse the Uriel effect if you want.
I'm gonna.
Oh, you can!
I wish.
You level him back to level 7.
I became very envious.
Hey, here's the thing. It's any event.
So someone
You
can
can
come back
reverse him
alive.
only his first brothel if you wanted to.
Oh.
He could never be a brothel owner at this point.
Mine were never born.
Wow. Reverse.
Can we
Oh,
reverse?
dragon.
Can we reverse?
Oh, yeah.
Reverse the whole
Tiamat.
cult forming.
No, you cannot.
Damn.
Because that is isolated in history, like
Okay.
Oh,
crazy.
can't do
Only,
Ever watched
it's only
Firefly Fest?
recent events that you can get rid of.
Recent effects?
How about someone
Kageyama died.
who died?
What about that? Is that recent enough?
Let me see. Technically, you can reverse the death.
you have
of
to
one character.
get the 7 Dragon Ball right now.
You can reverse.
Oh yeah, her not
I'm ripping out.
Remember, you don't have to use this now. You can use it at any time before your character
Hold it
dies.
for
Okay,
now.
hold
Just
it.
save it,
Hold
just
it.
save
Yeah.
Card 3.
Skull.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
I'm fight that guy.
An avatar of death appears before you.
Same time.
It warns any other people that if they interfere, there will be
For 10,
consequences.
he has
Dire.
20 HP. He has
Half
No,
your-
half
half
of
yours.
his
half your
HP.
You're even
Your
better.
HP is only 25.
You can magic missile him, you'll kill him, man.
Just magic missile him.
You'll break him.
Wait, half my
Half your
HP.
HP.
Half your HP.
And 20 and
Armor
20
So
DC.
26.
Yeah.
I get initiative?
Yep.
Can I do Obliviate?
No, 20.
No.
Yeah, you can.
And I'll use my fate card too.
Undo it.
Let's do all the deaths.
It's like, I feel like a douche. Fuck you.
Oh
This
shit.
doesn't happen again.
Let's do it anyway.
It's so bad.
Alright,
Stupid.
Control Alt Delete.
alright, let's see.
Wait.
Magic missile.
That would be a time loop because if you use it to kill him and then you undo it, that means you
Where
didn't
you
kill
do
him.
that?
You
Yeah,
draw the card. You still have your fate card. You draw again, then you can maybe not get the fate card.
No, keep going around in a circle until he just gives up. He's just like, you know what? Screw this. I'm going
He's probably enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it. I don't have to DM that much. It's great.
Alright, I'm gonna do,
You don't want DM?
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile as level 3.
Okay.
3 times 5, so 15.
15 plus 12.
27.
27. Yeah. So he has how much
One.
did you have?
26.
26.
Oh, he dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Alright, that's it. I'm done.
Macro
The guy shows up, he's just like, he's just like,
Roll wild magic for me.
Oh!
you turn into a potted plant.
87. I'm gonna cast Fly on a random creature within 60 feet of me.
Me, I want to fly.
Cast on him.
Alright. You're flying, dude.
Yay, I hover. I just stare up at everybody, you guys.
And you accidentally draw a card.
All right.
Don't
Who's
draw no
next?
cards.
Okay. Let's hope you don't get set away this
Don't
time.
worry, he's got a fate card.
Doesn't mean
I-
you use it on you.
You might not want to use it on you
I
though.
might save it for the final battle.
The world hangs
What?
in that.
Undo the final battle? Have to do it again?
Yeah. Re-roll initiative.
Okay, whatever I roll here is how many we're drawing.
2? Okay. Why did you use a d20, man?
Talent. Oh,
So-
magical weapon chat.
So, do you have any magical weapons on you or items?
Yes, I do. I have the poison sting.
It is disintegrated.
Give me too much level.
So much you do.
Oh shit! 50,000.
Level 10.
Roll 2d20s to see
yeah.
what magic item you get. Thankfully, that wasn't dead talent. That would have sucked.
I know.
You got rid of this.
2d20.
Oh, 2d20s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang, Duncan's drawing the ranks.
10 and 20.
3.
30? Okay. Well, okay, this is a random item. You now have the filter of love.
Okay.
It is basically, it's like think of it like a love potion, basically. It's like a little heart with a little cork in it, and some potion inside.
Use it in our final
So-
battle.
But Tiamat fall in love with you.
So
Hey,
here's the
Mr. Dragon.
here's the description of the item. The next time you see a creature within 10 minutes after drinking this filter, you become charmed by that creature for 1 hour. If the creature is of a species and gender you are normally attached to, you regard it as your true love while you are charmed. This potion is rose-hued.
That's all.
So if I make someone drink it,
The next thing they see in 10 minutes, they will become super charmed by it and be like, and think it's their true love.
Let's go. Everyone's getting stronger next to me. I don't want to be left behind. I gotta do fine.
Okay.
Like roll a d4.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow, just breaking the deck. Like, okay.
Well, you know he's gonna.
Oh, time to fight.
An avatar of death appears in front of you.
Our time now?
Yeah.
Does this avatar remember all the fights? Are they the same?
Damn it, I'm back here again.
He just keeps going.
It's like, what was this move?
He's just like,
I'm very busy
pops
today.
up, he looks around. Damn it!
You guys again?
I just want to enjoy my bath, god damn it.
I do shit for damage, man.
Constant
Well, you are
sneak
the fire.
Hold on, where's my
Inflict wounds, just
Yeah.
over and over.
Fucking touch him.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe now we can interfere. See what happens.
After the third time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't seem such a threat. He's such a pansy
Maybe
anyway.
it becomes
Again,
like God,
again,
some devil
again.
from like
He
the
warns
abyss.
you. He warns the rest of you. I have to say it every time now, apparently. He warns the rest of you to not interfere. The consequences are dire.
drink my last
Wisdom
wisdom
pot.
pot?
I gotta
Plus
mix
4 to wisdom right now. Plus 11 to my roll. Okay, and now I'm gonna exhaust myself so I can continue to hit him.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So I
okay.
lose 2 health.
And then walk up and inflict wounds.
And I'll walk up to him.
Walk up to his hat.
And I'm gonna cast inflict wounds as a level.
Remember, he has a 20 armor.
Oh right, I don't need to cast it that high. Okay. 17 then.
You want to do it?
Do I want to do it again? Okay, so I hit him. 3d10s.
9.
6. 11. He's dead.
27.
That's 28.
Yeah. He's dead.
Okay.
Again, he just disappears. Anyways, next card.
Really lost its luster here.
Doesn't get anything bonus from him.
No. Ooh, the visor. Or vizier. At any time you choose within 1 year of drawing this card, you can ask a question in meditation and mentally receive, meditation, and mentally receive a truthful answer to that question. Besides information, this answer also helps you solve a puzzling problem or other dilemma. In other words, the knowledge comes with wisdom on how you apply it.
So you get what you want.
Yeah,
You can ask your stupid snake god to reveal his true self.
You basically get to ask one question in the year, and you will get the true answer to that.
He can't give you
No matter what.
He can't
and
give
if
you
it-
shoulder shrugs
And if
anymore.
it's a problem-solving thing, you instantly know the answer to it.
Just one.
How to save
Just
time.
one
How
time.
can I kill Tiamat?
How to win game.
Too hard. Anyways, next card.
How do I
What is
D&D?
her
Okay, I
weakness?
beat you guys.
So you get -2 to all your saving throws.
Just like him.
I'm not gonna save you from that because I can save myself from that.
It's like
Only a
minus 2.
god or the Fates card.
Oh, you got
God.
a god.
We have many gods.
No, you can ask
Hey,
God.
Snake
Ask
god.
her.
How do I get rid of? Can you get rid of this?
If you're actually a god, you would.
Card 5. Jester.
Oh.
10,000 experience.
Oh, no, I want experience.
But now you have to draw 2 additional cards beyond the number you said.
Plus 7.
Card 5.
That was not my fault.
That's not good.
Fool. You lose 10,000 experience.
Oh, okay.
And draw again.
Your paper's getting thin.
And draw
I'm
again.
like erasing.
So draw immediately to replace the fool card.
So that doesn't count as the +2.
Ooh, comment.
I summon the
You
comment.
could end up drawing like 10.
Might be.
Okay, comment.
So he's a draw.
If you single-handedly defeat the next hostile monster or group of monsters you encounter, you gain experience points enough to level up once.
Just
So
draw
if I
my
just
skull.
single-handedly kill one guy, does it have to be the whole encounter?
No.
Just one guy.
Yeah.
What if that guy's like super weak and he comes for the finishing kill?
Draw the skull again.
You fight another monster, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't kill it by yourself,
Yeah.
single-handedly, the comment won't have any effect for the next one. Like, it's a one-time thing.
Okay.
Like, a comment going on Earth.
So
Kill one guy.
Yeah.
One for,
You didn't
by
kill
yourself.
him, or you don't?
The next person that you meet who is hostile and you want to kill,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
have to kill them.
I'm a boss.
Yeah. All right, 6 cards.
The cultist.
Oh my god.
Key.
Open any door.
Stand up. I'm so excited.
All right, so what weapons are you proficient with?
Chug.
Probably fit.
Here.
Oh, Marshall?
think you're more
Okay,
strong.
what type of weapon would you... Actually, no, I know. You're just all martial, right?
You lose that proficiency.
You lose your arms.
It becomes the weapon.
Like Arrested Development, you have a
Would you prefer a melee
All
or...
simple, all simple weapons.
Would you want a melee or ranged one?
Do I get one? Or am I losing one?
You're getting one.
Getting one.
Oh, okay, I'll take a melee weapon.
Melee weapon? Okay, sure. You now have the Luck Blade. You gain +1 to attack and damage rolls made by this weapon. While the sword is on your person, you also get +1 to your saving throws. Anyways, so the Luck Blade has 2 abilities. First one, Luck. If the sword is on your person, you can call on its luck, no action required, to re-roll 1 attack roll, ability check, or saving throw you dislike. You must use the second roll though.
Is this once a day?
This is once a day.
Oh.
Daily.
Second ability, when you're ready, is Wish. While you're holding the sword, you can use an action to expend 1 of the 3 charges and cast the Wish spell from
Because he's
it.
a monk. He doesn't believe
Oh,
in
that's
this stuff.
ridiculous.
What? What's the second
What
thing?
does the wish spell do?
The Wish spell
You can wish.
It's any spell that's under level 9.
has 3 charges of this, but you can only use 1 per day.
That's
You
amazing.
can cast it now, or?
Yeah, he has 3 charges on his sword.
Oh, that's
Okay.
ridiculous.
So he can charge 3 level under 9 spells
Yeah.
a day.
No,
And forever.
forever. You only have 3 wishes.
So it's
Oh, so
3.
when you expend it, it's gone?
yeah.
Forever?
Yeah, the charges are gone. They're used
Oh,
up.
It's like Fate State Night about the 3 thingy on the arm.
yeah, wish
So-
is ridiculous.
6
Oh,
star.
Lord.
That is 2 to any 1 ability point. Right? Ability score. You might want to put into strength now that you have a sword. Or intelligence or something, I don't know, whatever.
I would probably put it
Charisma.
into...
Okay, I'll think about it. Who's next?
Right.
That's it,
I
right?
want to see what would have been
What was the next?
ruin. This
What's that? Which one?
Ruin.
Ruin? Oh, that probably would have destroyed everything he had on him.
So
Yeah.
he's safe.
It would have been
No, ruin would be he loses every possession he has that he ever owned.
just instantly poof.
Yeah, just
Wait,
proof.
So he goes naked?
Yeah.
The two.
All right. So, is there anyone else?
I'm done. I can't do it anymore.
Stacy. Just draw 3.
3.
2.
Just do 2 then.
Do 2.
Don't worry. There's a fake guy. Draw 10. All right. Sophia, who identifies as a male.
Do 3.
You're in 2 or 3. You gotta
have to say
say
it.
it.
That's
I
it.
did 4.
I did 2 only.
James maxed it out and did
Hey,
like
think
Well,
about
like
it. The
seven.
dwarf turns to you. Think about it. I did 21.
You can't lose.
Can't lose.
he got everything.
Now I'm immortal.
Sure, I'll do 2.
He's doing 2.
Physio. Ooh. That
Oh,
is
isn't that the
That's
same
what I
thing?
thought.
Yes, you can. Same thing as what James got. You can choose. You basically get 1 question within the year to ask. You get the true answer to that question.
Ask what he's gonna ask.
Oh shit!
I asked, why can I only ask 1 question?
You get the true answer to it because the card says you can only ask
Deck
one.
of many things only deems it that way.
That's how
No, do it now.
Who do you ask though?
What's the next card?
That's
Who do
true.
you actually ask?
Oh no, it
No,
doesn't.
it's meditation. It's just
Oh, you
You
mentally.
can't do that because she's gonna have to
Can
draw it
I,
anyway.
can I do,
Draw
what's the
anyway.
next card?
No, no.
Draw. Blank. All
Oh,
minus
-2.
2 to all saving throws.
And let's go again.
All right,
You will?
declare how many.
Dude.
Serious?
Dude, man. I don't.
You got such
Why are
good
you gonna do
stuff.
3 this time?
Greed much?
This 3 will kill it.
Didn't you go twice?
Yeah, but then he got like the experience
like-
points. That's
No, I didn't.
He lost it.
You lost it all.
You got like 8.
Dude.
You drew 8
Oh,
cards.
negative 2.
-2. Okay.
That's what you get when you gamble, guys. That's what
Now you have to save him.
you don't have to.
That's a cleric.
He's our
Hold on.
healer.
Hold on.
Wait, can I?
Wait, hold on.
on.
Okay, so as
You
the
can ask
bubble
like another.
encompasses you, and you begin to be like, no!
Nike.
Salsifos grabs your hand and like throws you against the wall. All of you guys just see him go flying against the wall,
Saves you.
and you're still in reality.
Oh shit. Sounds
I go.
saved you.
I'm against the wall. And I look at Salvo. Like,
and then I go,
Yes, and then you use your card accidentally
Draw another card.
to replace this one.
Yes.
So this will be a second card?
Oh, you
Pass,
you also found a castle randomly.
I go Salvo. I hold a castle.
You give it to
I
someone.
give it to you for saving me.
But then there's a monster inside.
Also, you now have proficiency in persuasion. If you already have proficiency, it is
I do
doubled. So now you have
Now
proficiency
you
in
have 3
it.
people that can.
I need to talk to South Skills later.
Okay. Wait, oh, I thought you said 3, right?
Yeah, it's
said
a
three.
3.
Yeah. Ruin.
Oh, shit, you lost everything.
So,
Everything in your body is gone.
how to put this lightly, all forms of wealth that you carry or own other than magic items are lost to you. So all the money you lose, all real estate you own is lost.
That's what
I gave it to him.
So there's a I
He gave it to you.
I gave it.
You didn't accept it.
I go. Oh, sorry.
Oh, shoot. Good thing you didn't have the detour cabin.
Yeah. Also, so that little shop that you had in Wardi,
Oh, yeah.
any documentation that proves you should own something
It's
is
gone.
lost and disappears.
So that's gone.
It's gone.
It's your word against.
It's
So he doesn't remember. He doesn't know me then.
No.
That kind of sucks.
No.
Except I saw South Skills save me. Alright.
How it's supposed to look to you is like, I still have things I want to see.
Oh! You are the guy. You're the thing that tenders to his world and his curiosity.
That means he's more powerful than the cards.
Indeed,
Well, he's
he might
he's
be.
outer realm. He's another. He's not off this realm. The card is off our realm.
Ridiculous.
I like that we've been gambling for 1 hour.
That probably is like, oh my god, these people are nuts.
unless Wendy wants to go, I think we're good.
I think there's more bad cards than good cards.
It's actually an even amount. It's just that
I thought you only said there was 3.
3 that basically kill you.
There's 3 though, like the one
We didn't draw any of them, right?
Don John was 1. Void is technically 1.
Stacy got
We
it.
got 2.
Which one was
What
voice?
is
Turns you into the soul.
My soul
Oh,
got
soul.
bound to the
That's not too bad,
ring.
though.
Yeah.
But I think
You have to like precious the ring now. Is it my
Just like
precious?
hide the rings.
And balance can also technically be 1.
What is balance? Balance?
Balance.
Balance.
It basically balanced out the world, so it will depend on how many characters you've killed up to this point, is how much damage you take.
It's all Wendy. I can vouch for her.
I'm assuming she doesn't want to draw anything.
Are you sure,
I
Wendy?
don't gamble.
Are you sure?
But it could have been Void.
Alright, we're moving
Okay.
on.
Moving on.
Leave this right here.
Can we full rest?
We can. Can we rest, please?
Come back later.
I asked if
So-
we can rest here.
At this point, you guys eventually look back to Rothak, and when you look at him, it looks like he's revitalized, sort of like he looks like a full
Like a
dwarf.
dwarf with still a thing in him.
No,
No more thing in
the
him?
javelin's gone from him.
He looks more lively,
Yes.
like less decaying and less rotting.
It looks
Oh.
like as if 50 years of age have just gone off him,
Oh,
and death and everything. is
Because
gone.
we're playing with the card.
He looks to you guys and says, thank you. Thank you for playing the game. It's wonderful.
yay!
He's been playing by himself this whole time.
Hey, you can play with yourself.
Oh god.
So, I assume you guys are done here.
Yep.
Where that door lead to? Point to the one in the back.
That door actually just leads to the opposite side of this mountain.
You need to get to the Bahamut Paladins.
Well, from what I remember, and mind you, this is like 50 years ago memory.
Yeah.
They're a bit to the west in the mountain range.
Is there a fast way to get there?
Probably not.
Will going through that door put us in the right direction?
It will put you on a mountain on the northern side of the spine. And then you just gotta walk west. Well, climb and dodge other rocks and shit, probably. I have not been out of here since like 1412 or whatever year that
We'll
was.
come back and visit you.
Oh,
Cards. For more cards.
that would be wonderful if you did. You know what, I just got an idea from that. He pulls out like a scroll out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's a brush. Casino Rothak.
Do you know what Nazgul's mission was?
Now, do you mean the mission that he made for himself to kill me, or the mission that had prior to that, which is probably some giant related thing?
How about both? So one's to cure you. The one that's on the scroll is to
Yes,
cure
the
you.
one on the scroll was to try and find a cure for this.
You seem to be more revitalized. Is it because we were playing with the cards?
His hands up in the air, he shrugs.
Well, look, I guess I'll look for a way to cure you then.
Aye,
You look better.
indeed, I feel better.
There's no giant javelin through you now.
There never was, what are you talking about?
Okay.
Okay, we should keep going then. Unless you got something.
We go out the door.
Thanks, Rothic.
West.
Farewell, Rothic.
I'll see you in a year.
I'll hold you to it. In a year, Satsuu dies of.
Satsuu goes to prison again. Satsuu goes to the prison again.
Okay.
Okay, we go out the door,
Okay.
go west.
Sorry. You guys go out the door. It takes you about an hour to travel through this tunnel. It's really weird because as you leave, you can hear Rothic as the door's closed. You just hear him laughing.
Okay.
Like evil laughter?
Like jolly laughing.
It's kind of jolly, but it's definitely creepy because you know that there's no one else in there with him.
Well,
like he's laughing and then he like says something as if someone else is in the room with him.
But we don't hear
I
that.
basically don't. I don't think I'm coming back next year.
As Salsifos, was there anyone else in that room? As we were
He
leaving?
nods.
Another being
Who
with
was
him.
it? Or what do you look like?
Well,
One of you use your card.
you see, there was
Oakley?
about 5 others in the room.
I explained to these guys, did you guys see me fly through across the room?
No,
That
I
was Salsifos. You
was
didn't see?
tying my shoe.
Oh, see, they're all just like looking away while you're like,
I just saw you go from one point to another point.
I
and
was
then-
drawing like for my life and you guys weren't even looking.
I was too busy going like, yo, I feel very levelish. I should sleep.
Okay, what?
Yep. So as you guys exit, it is brisk outside. It is like
That's cold.
it's pretty cold.
Head cracks.
I sacred flame my surroundings.
Well, I mean, your surroundings don't have any wisdom, so I mean, the parents fail.
What? They would all fail? Yeah, so I succeed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
keep me warm.
It's rock. It's kind of nice and stops. So do you guys want to go west in the direction that he said?
Yeah.
Okay. So make a perception check. Actually, no, it's not perception. No, it's survival check for me.
Everybody?
No, just Rexall.
14.
The way looks a little bit worrying.
As in, we're gonna lose our footing?
You might. All right. So, want to go across?
Yes.
All right. Dexterity check. This up you have a +2.
Nice. So plus 4, because I have dexterity 3. 12.
I thought you rolled a lot.
You lose a little bit of your footing, and you
See you later.
slide down 10 feet onto another section. Constitution check for me.
Oh, that is when you took damage.
Plus 1.
5.
8.
So before you fall to
I'm
your
on the
death,
table. Return it.
so before you fall to your death, Salsifos standing on the side of
He
the,
loves it so much.
sort of like flings you over to the other side.
So you see him?
Holy shit!
Next time I'm just kind of like, oh, it's dangerous.
So this is the mountainside, and you're falling down. He's like fully standing like perpendicular to the mountain,
Because he's a
and
god.
then he just grabs you and like throws you over to his side.
Alright.
Okay,
My roll
next
for
person.
plus 10.
And I go, what the heck?
Oh, Stacy.
You guys are so easy. Come on.
Dexterity.
17.
17, you're able to make it across.
16 plus dex.
You're able to get across.
You have +6 for Dex?
I'm a monk.
Oh, I want to use my luck
ridiculous.
dice.
Of how he built it.
13 plus 2, 15.
Oh, because you're already adding in.
I can use my hero point.
You should.
Next is Fabricland.
Fabricland, clear.
Okay, good. I could bend luck after I do the roll, so I can decide to use bend luck afterwards. It's a -1 right now.
Oh.
Hey, bend luck! Bend luck!
So either you can use your luck dice, which does what again? Oh wait, no, it's natural 1.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what
Yeah,
I
it doesn't
do.
matter. So make a Constitution check for if you're going to keep falling.
10.
Just straight up 10?
Yeah, straight up 10.
Okay, so you do not fall to your death. You find your footing again.
I use my awesome persuasion to say, it's okay, guys, I think I'm okay. I'll roll it too.
I don't believe you.
There.
Can I
19.
animal handling my
Yeah.
hold on to my bird?
Yeah.
Can you take me too?
No,
One person at a time.
one person only. Sorry.
Why don't you just send it back and forth?
Professor
18.
Layton.
18, yeah, you're able to get across.
She just did the balls.
Oh, okay, wait. Dexterity?
Yeah. 13. Yeah, what it is right now.
16?
Okay.
16.
Yeah. Yeah, so as you guys continue along, you now see a more like regular looking path through a mountain. I don't know how that would look. Like
So
a more-
not
a more
as
solid
extreme
path.
rocky.
Yeah, like a more solid path that you can follow. Notice that this path, part of it bends around back to the front of the mountain that you're on.
I don't need that.
So
Turns
basically,
out that was the safe way.
you could go back to the fork in the road if you wanted to.
Oh. Hey, let's go back to the dwarf.
Has it been a year yet?
But this would take 2 hours of walking just to do this.
Anyways, and then your path keeps going straight into the mountain range.
Because I'm flying, do I see more?
Yes, you see a little bit. To the south of you, just like over here, like in the southeast a little bit, just hanging kind of above the town of Mirabar, is a bit of a low cloud.
Is it that city?
Castle.
Can I get a group survival check?
Oh god.
Where's my cup?
Ooh, 20.
22.
No, but not 20, like 18 plus 2.
Nice.
14.
There we go.
Quick.
18.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
16.
So fortunately, you guys are able to weather your way through the mountains
Of course.
easily.
I need to upgrade some of your.
Please also note that you must eat a ration at this point.
Sure.
Anyways, so after about traveling, you kind of recognize the mountains that you're in now. You've been traveling. You traveled through this range for about 2 hours going west. You kind of recognize the mountains a little bit,
From.
and you do.
Paladin.
Yeah, like you do recognize like some of the mountains, the shaping of it. Like this is kind of where in the area where the Paladin's castle was.
Spell magic.
All right.
I wrote the sun card.
You don't have the sun.
I wrote my face on it because I have the power of the
The
sun card.
Paladin's castle appears before you. There's a gate. It is currently up,
Okay.
but it looks as if there's no one here.
Uh-oh.
Like when you get up to the gate, like the Paladins who normally greet you are not there.
No dragons?
When you guys go to when you enter into the courtyard, there's no dragons. There's none of the guys who are training
Any
outside.
signs of conflict?
Roll investigation for me.
Can't we just see it?
Like giant gouges
They
in
look
the
like
wall?
they- yeah.
Shut it down.
I'm sure all of us would want
What
to
do my
investigate.
eyes see?
What does my
There was
human
that
eyes
light
see?
here, or does it look like he just got up and left?
Okay, so first we're going to go to 23 and answer that one first. It's basically it looks more or less normal.
No.
With the 23, however, you do notice that there are a couple of like scuff marks around that would normally look like just like, oh yeah, this
Like
would be
dragon
part
bite.
of the maybe a dragon was moving around, something like that. But they look recent.
Like
to the fact that as if something was being dragged across the wall, but not rough enough to physically damage it. Anyway, so you guys continue through the castle, and it's when you step into the castle proper, is when you just see bodies. So it's when you guys enter the castle proper, that's when you see some of the paladins on the floor, stab wounds or swords coming through them, blood smeared all
So
over
they're
the
dead.
place. They're dead.
Are there any signs of anyone being like alive? Like an NPC?
I mean, so basically,
that might be like dying.
So
right?
basically, you guys enter into
The Grand Hall.
like the Grand Hall, sort of, right? There is the hallway that keeps going down to sort of like the main gathering room, and then there's also the two wings to the sides.
Yep.
So where would you
Investigate
have
left.
left? Okay. So the left side is what led to the barracks. So at the barracks, all the weapons are gone.
Oh god.
Great.
All the armor is gone. And
Cleaned up.
inside the barracks, you see it's not extended, but like if you try to go, when you go further in, like you open the door, you see that, okay, that's that stuff. You go to the outside part, like the train area, there is a dead silver dragon.
But this side is done.
Yeah, this side's done, yeah.
Go right.
All right, go right. So when you go right, that's where the sort of like the sleeping quarters were. No survivors, but there are some paladins who are still in their beds, unarmed.
They're dead. How did they get here?
They were just found. I guess.
Did you want to go to the gathering area now? The main-
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, you can use your card.
So when you go,
Dead
Use your
body.
this year. Okay, so when you go to the main area, you see figure cloaked in purple, entering the portal and then closing immediately. You can roll perception checks for me really quick.
All of us?
Yes.
Me
I
too.
perceive.
Since you all just saw this.
Oh no, I
let's
wrote
go quick.
5.
Natural credit.
Okay, so
22.
yeah.
Oh my God.
So
10.
Let's go quick.
5.
Yeah. That's what credit.
I'm blind.
So
I can't
those of
brag
you
for
who
myself.
got over 10, because you're using your eyes to just see what the portal was going to, can see what looks like the inside of another castle.
That castle in the castle.
It looks like the inside. It looks like the inside of the castle, but darker and more cold.
I think I
Damn it. Do
know.
you think it's the floating castle?
It's the one that we
castle?
passed. The
Well,
one.
Well, you
either
have
way,
no
it
idea.
would
Wouldn't have known this
Because
would
no one
have
knows where they
happened.
are.
Or it could be the other castle in the other place.
The one that I just saw.
Oh, you know what sucks? Maybe if we didn't draw those cards,
We
we'd
would
get
have
here
time
in
to-
time.
yeah.
I want to roll perception to see if I recognize that person's back.
Sure.
It's a giant back in a purple cloak.
I've seen
Sure.
that
Like
back
maybe it
before.
looks like someone
yes.
I know.
Yes, roll that.
Absolutely.
Roll that.
Roll that shit.
Quick.
Fuck it, cow.
Now that you've
Did
seen
it look like a dragonborn?
It did.
Did you see a
Dude,
tail?
you fully saw a tail.
Was it
Oh my
a
goodness, was
blue
there some
dragonborn? Was it a blue dragonborn?
No, it was
What's the color of the tail?
black.
Was it another black tail?
Yeah, it was another black tail. Anyways, in the room, there are more bodies around. There are 2 cultist bodies.
Okay, that's
Are
fine.
they alive?
That was it.
No, they're dead.
They're only.
It's been a week, remember?
They're dead. There's more paladin bodies. And, roll investigation for me. It's really quick.
Oh, I don't see anything.
17.
16. This thing does not help me.
17.
Not you, and not you. But the 4 of you do recognize
17 wasn't enough?
No, some of the paladins.
You don't recognize some of these
okay.
people. Like, you've never been here.
Okay.
Yeah, we knew. I'm just
guys
like,
are
this is,
new.
you just brought us to a blood house.
You guys see like this baller-ass place is just filled with blood and bodies. And
All dudes.
but the
need to
rest
go
of
back to
you
the ocean.
do see
This is like the highest point you'll ever
a
feel.
broadsword and a war axe that looks like they belong to a certain orc paladin that you guys met briefly. No. But his body is not found. You notice that all the items. Well, this is sort of a theme that you've been following through each room. That any items that were made of any form of steel, any form of gold, any form of like ore or like gold, silver.
And
So things on like walls have been like yanked off.
Yeah, anything that looks like it
Oh,
would
the
have-
statues.
anything. Well, not the statues, but anything that looked like it would have been worth something was taken.
Why not the war axe and the sword?
Well, that's because they're fucking used, man. They took the pristine weapons.
Oh,
Do we? Like, I mean, do dragons like this stuff?
they're going to war.
like,
Unless they're rearmed. Because I mean,
History check that if you even rolled a 2, you would get. Dragons like to hoard things. They like shiny things.
Yeah.
Every dragon loves to hoard.
we know that.
Who is Tiamat? A fucking queen dragon. What does she need? A hoard of shit things. Yeah.